Akume is telling Northerners, Bola Tinubu will spend 8 years in power. They are replying to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, say no, you cannot decide what Nigerians will want. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigerians will decide to vote for him or don't vote for him. That's Nigeria will decide. What they have to say concerning the issue, back and forth. Atiku is also replying the president, saying Nigerians will decide your fate. If you are performing well, they will let you go 4 years. If you are not performing well, you are going to be kicked out. What do you have to say about
They have to walk the talk. If APC really want power in 2027, they need to step up the fight. They need to reactivate. They need to reorganize. They need to look at those angles and where things has shaped them in a very bad image and try to correct it. That's what it means if they actually seeking for a second term come 2027. In the absence of that, the party has brought impunity, has brought poverty, has created an atmosphere where Nigerians will not be able to perfect their style of living without even depending on the government. Now, most Nigerians are self-employed. Most of them are self-employed. Then how can you are running a funding private driven sector that is on $1 low rate GDP, meaning that most Nigerians cannot be able to feed themselves on daily basis. Not even now. It became worse now. They are talking about continuity of hunger in Nigeria. Well, what it means is that the APC seems to have something they are not telling Nigerians. What is it they're not telling Nigerians? Maybe the policies they are implementing or they are running has not yet matured to the extent that Nigerians will start to see the benefits, the advantages, the merits of continuity of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration beyond 2027. But on that note, in absence of all these things we are talking about, and a continuity 2027, well, what happened in Ghana might likely, I know that Nigeria is a political electoral system is already fractured and corrupted by money. Money plays a major role in corrupting the voting system. And apart from institutionalization of institutions of democracy in Nigeria, that's also a threat to the will of the people, because at the end of the day, if the people have chosen the right people, and you have the likes of INEC, you have the likes of police, and you control some of these structures, which need to be, re-legislated or de-legislated, so that government doesn't have total control of the INEC, doesn't have total control of a judiciary. We want to see a situation where the judicial commission themselves are able to appoint the attorney general, appoint the chief justice of the federation. We want to see a situation where the police commissioner, independently without the influence of the government, appoint people of reputable, so that if there's anything that happens, we'll be able to hold them responsible. But on that note, since it has become a trend that the incumbent must retain power, even when the millions of Nigerians are dying, well, that tells you, of what is to come. That if there is no collabo, if there is no merger, if there is no synergy between other powerful political parties like the Labour Party, PDP, NMPP, SDP, and not for anything, at least for national interest. I know that politics is about interest, but this one is beyond personal interest. Look at the national aspect of it, where Nigerians have been turned to poverty. Nigerians have been turned to poverty. Yeah, why loyalists and cronies of the president and all the political players are the only one seen to have the benefit of enjoying the infrastructure facilities, politically, economically, and otherwise. If you are not in that circle, nothing for you. what it means that you have to sweat it under the sun, hook and chronic, and ruggedly be able to get a square meal in a day. But what is square meal? When you cannot be able to afford a complete diet. But we are still struggling because we are black, so we eat our normal bread and nothing happens. We drink enough pure water and we are on the street. What are people who cannot be able to eat these things and survive? For you to eat a good food, you must go up to 5,000 naira every morning, every breakfast. But now you're going to buy bread and download a lot of water before you survive 24 hours or 12 hours or less than that, 7 hours on the street of Lagos. Why normally you're supposed to have eaten a good meal with 5,000 naira because of the economic situation.
So let me take you to the issue of Dele Fawotimi. So Dele Fawotimi was seen yesterday handcuffed at the court yesterday. But Nigerians are speaking out. They said if someone like Yabelo, who was reportedly by the EFCC to have embezzled over 80 billion, can be working majestically at the court, then Dele Fawotimi is seen with handcuff. What does that mean? What does that say about the Nigerian judicial system?
It's an indictment on the side of the judiciary. It's an indictment on the side of the government. It's already an indictment. That handcuff alone is a signal, it's an indictment on the side of the government because it's still portraying what Dele Fawotimi is talking about. And what is he talking about? The criminality in the judicial system. Like I always say, you have institutions. The institutions does not corrupt without the people who are the major players that corrupt the institution. What it means, the church is not corrupt until the people in the church corrupt the church. It's as simple as that. And even as looking at what Dele was trying to say to sanitize the judicial system, they singled him out because he is pro-Igbo, because he is pro-Obi, because he belongs to the biggest movement, because he speaks to the power. You tell the Yorubas that you people are wicked, the Yorubas and the Hausa that you people are wicked. What is wrong with an Igbo presidency? So what's happening it everywhere? That without Igbos in Nigeria, nothing will work. For you, any other tribe, I'm telling you like what he said, that any other tribe who want to survive, who want to be like Igbos, will go and learn the trade. It's a very simple thing, and before you know it, because of the damaging image of this present government led by a Yoruba man, they now felt that he has gone beyond. But there are so many charges currently now. People are beginning to dust after the